it hurts. And I'm too sexy for Milan, too sexy for Milan, New York and Japan. Come and get it.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the Mr. GMT show, and I am your host, Mr. GMT. Hope everybody is well and ready for another show. We've had a few technical difficulties with a few of our panelists, but that's all right. We can just carry on with whatever we've got to work with. Tonight is just a normal chit-chat, just catching up with the boys, just doing just the usual, just to see how they're going. And I've got a small unboxing to do, and it'll probably be just a nice brief show. But yeah, this is it. This is what's going on. I'm your host, Mr. GMT. So without further ado, I would like to add my panel members. Also, I'd like to say hello to Logan Hall, the Sasquatch, a good friend of mine as well. So it's good to see the boys there. And also, well, let's add the boys on. First one on. How you going, my man?
Good evening, everyone. How are we?
How's things, brother? Timex, what's happening, brother? How's things?
Not a lot, mate. How they hanging?
Oh, I'm hanging left a bit. I mean, maybe sometimes to the right. You know how it is.
Yeah,
how about
uptight down the sight. Better than loose and full of juice.
Yes, exactly right. I try and get rid of all the juice as much as I can.
Got to get that dirty water off your chest, mate, as often as you can.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. We also got Perth Luxury in the chat. How you going, buddy? Hope all is well. Also, okay, we'll add the person that's actually having the technical difficulties. Respectably late. How are you, my man?
Yeah, I'm late and I'm not on camera. It's just.
But the good thing is, you sound fucking sexy as hell. You just got to realize that, right?
I do try, but yeah, got the mic working great, and my camera decides to just start up and turn off. So it's.
Well, you know what? If your camera's not working, just go with it. There must be a sign from something, right, telling you not to turn your camera on.
And look,
his face looks like a shaved monkey's ass at the moment, so it's probably a good thing.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that, Timex. Yeah. No, I can't believe it. I just got everything fixed, and I got the camera and got the mics, and now it's just the voice.
It's just the voice. Okay, sweet.
The voice.
We also got Watch Freak just joined us as well. How you going, buddy? Mister, I hope you're all sexy wherever you're. I don't know exactly where you're from, but I hope you're doing well, my friend. Okay. Oh, Pete. Well, look who's in the chat, boys.
Peter Mustang.
Yes, he with the sexy avatar.
He does have great avatars.
He does. Yes.
Well, his avatar actually moves when he talks, which is freaking freaky as fuck. I can't believe that. You know, it's awesome. I will just add the StreamYard link here, just in case anyone else wants to join. That is here.
Sure, but everyone.
Yeah, of course. Everyone's welcome. Everyone's welcome to join. Everyone's welcome to sit in the chat and chat amongst each other. I really didn't have much of a show organized today, but I just thought I'd just put one together just quickly because, as you know, I'm working flat out and I really don't have time to think about what I've got to do and what I don't have to do or what I can organize. So I just thought I'd just throw something together and we can just shoot the shit and just catch up and see what everyone's been up to and what everyone wants to talk about. Pretty easy. It's a free-flowing show tonight.
Just a quick hello to everyone. That's basically
just the way we like it. Yep.
Look, I swing loosely, so yeah, just thought I'd put it out there.
I tell you what, we've got a few new listeners. Some of the people that have caught up with me during the week and have said they enjoyed the show. They said you're a funny bugger, Mr. GMT.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
oh, wow.
Yeah. Now, this is coming from a let's say an interesting source. One of my young daughter's friends is a bit of a watch collector, and he's got
Oh,
quite a few watches as a 17-year-old young man. He's got a couple of rollies. He's got a couple of moon swatches. He's got a Snoopy on order.
Oh, wow. This guy's
I'm
a high
talking
roller.
about. He's got
Just a
great
second.
taste.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought. We've got
I
someone in the
will.
back room. And this is a special guest, a very, very close friend of mine. I love this guy. He's got the sexiest voice on the streams. Just
He
thought I'd
does.
put it out there. His name is REG. Welcome, REG. How you going?
How are you doing, folks?
Oh, my God. And look at that mic. That mic, man, just blows me away. Holy shit.
Nice to be here, folks. Just here for a few minutes before I start my work.
I know.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I know you're going to work, my friend. I'm actually surprised you jumped on.
No, I just wanted to say hello, express my support and my love for you guys. And
Thank you.
Yeah. And what's the topic of the day?
Well, the topic of the day is we're just shooting the shit, just having a chat and just seeing
That's
what
great.
everyone wants to talk about. Nothing too crazy, but I've also got an unboxing to do. So, that'll be, it's a little bit of an interesting unboxing.
Excellent.
Oh, my God. I don't know. Hang on. Whoa. I've got my
Oh.
daughter joining us.
Hello.
Jeez.
Hello, sweetheart.
Look at
Hi.
this. That's an interesting unboxing.
You said it was
You just
different.
unboxed it.
This is the unboxing in my head again.
Oh, that's a sweetheart.
Hey, you want to? I'm dead stream. I'll talk to you later. Okay. Thank you. Love you. Yeah, that was my little guest, special guest. This was a special guest. We had a special guest join us.
Wonderful.
So it's pretty late in the evening here, as you guys know. But I'm surprised she's still up, to be honest. But what do you guys want to talk about? Is there anything interesting? Is there anything that you've got on your mind? Did you want me to do the unboxing now? Do you want me to wait? What do you want to do?
I picked up I was looking at my collection the other day. Turns out I've gone from one extreme to the other. I started, as you know, like Kelvin, with Invictus. I've slowly been getting rid of them and getting different brands. Got my Omega, got my Bell & Ross and things. But I had a look at the second shelf and I'm loaded with Seikos.
There's nothing wrong with
don't know
that.
how it
Seikos are
happened.
fucking good.
I love them, apparently, because I don't know how it happened, but I've got about 15 of them sitting there.
15 Seikos.
Yeah, and then I've got the Orients, which is an offshoot of Seiko. So all up, probably 25, 26.
Oh, wow.
But, yeah.
Wow.
But I picked this one up the other day. Where is it?
Let's put your full screen there.
Yeah.
See what
get
it
him
is.
full.
Where is it? How do I get you for? Hang on. I'll do this one, don't I?
It's got the Kanawawa. I can't even pronounce the name of it.
Kanawaga.
Go back a bit and hide your ugly. Oh no, your face. Sorry, not ugly face. Your face. put your over your face. Yeah, that's it. And put the watch this way. Yeah.
It's really confusing. It's really hard. I totally sympathize.
What a classic.
So do you have the reference number for this? We can bring it up, maybe.
It's a 7S20. Hang on, I'll tell you. I've got it here.
You got it? You actually got it?
Yeah. I've got it here. It's a 7S260020. It's an older model, but they've done the mods on it and put
wow. 1 second. Exit. We've got another guest. We've got the man with the special avatar that knows how to really impress. His name's Peter Mustang. Welcome, Peter Mustang. How you going, brother?
Hey, my mic working?
Yeah, mate.
So I apologize. I am going to
no worries,
start my
you
day,
go.
so
no worries. Go. Thank you for joining us.
Send my love to you, folks.
Thanks,
Take
Ari.
care.
Really
Bye-bye.
appreciate it. Take care, my man. Have a wonderful day.
You
All the
made
best.
Kelvin study.
Yep.
Yes, our
How do I sound?
Canadian voice read. Peter.
How you
Hey,
going, Pete?
hey,
Can you hear us?
hold on.
Are you going to work? Are you on your way to work?
There we go. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. We could hear you from the beginning.
Okay, yeah, I'm at work right now.
Oh, you're at work. Okay. Well, so
So,
thank you for joining us. I hope you don't get fired. because
no,
you know I don't want to be the I don't want to be the cause of that.
It's a pretty laid back shop. Besides, it's a Friday morning, so half the people aren't even here.
Oh, really? On a Friday, they're not there?
Well, let me put it this way: we can kind of mess with our hours a bit as long as we get a full 40. So a lot of the other guy I work with, he does 4 10s.
Okay.
I work 4 9s and then do a short Friday.
Oh, beautiful.
So he's not here Friday. So
How good is
that's
that?
why I'm on a Bluetooth headset, and unfortunately the fancy avatar ain't coming out today.
That's fine. That's fine. What are you wearing? What's on the wrist? You got anything special? Because I know you got some unique pieces. Have you got anything special on the wrist today?
I got my Hamilton khaki navy scuba on the wrist today.
All right. There you go. I told you it'd be something interesting.
Let's see if I can get a shot of it.
I noticed you're naked there, Peter.
Yeah, I'm naked because I've got the unboxing to do. So but also, have you seen what I'm wearing? Whoa, but let's put Pete up. Wow. Let's put him up. Yeah, that is nice. That is nice. Yep. That's a beautiful looking watch. Nice. Hamilton. It's Hamilton, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, Hamilton make and then the American. Yep.
It's actually, I think, the only Edda movement in my collection.
Oh wow. What do we got there? What have you got on there?
Boulevard Sea Star.
That almost looks like a sub.
It does.
What is it?
I'll get it. It's easier.
It's a Boulevard. Yep.
Okay.
Is that upside down? It's all right. No one's watching. It doesn't matter. A Boulevard. Nice. Very nice.
Boulevard
what size is that? Just out of curiosity, what size is that?
45.
45. It looks like a 40 on your wrist.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Well, at the moment, I'm actually wearing nothing. Yeah,
crazy?
Go for it.
Have a look. Have a little look at the loom on this. Even with the light on. Hang on.
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Turn the light off. But leave your clothes. Turn the light off, but leave your clothes on in the meantime, mate. Don't turn the.
No, it's not going to work.
No, because of the camera.
No, because you can't even get the camera. You can't even get the watch to the camera.
But we know it's got excellent loom, right?
We can see that. Yeah, it's actually coming up. Now, I don't know if that's a lighting or if it's a loom, but it's very bright.
I took a picture of it. I don't know if I can get the picture up. Kel, you got you can get into the chat, our page. Have a look at the picture I sent. It'll come up.
I will
hang on, is it there? 1 second.
Because I've got no idea how to do it. Yeah, it's in the OZBOYS chat.
Yeah, I'm looking now. I'm trying to find it for you. I don't know where it is. Aha, found it.
Oh, good. Because.
All right, let's see if I can share this fucker.
Because I'm technologically impaired, I'm not able to do that sort of shit.
You know, your special needs,
mate. Yeah, I'm definitely special. When it comes to electronic stuff, I am definitely special needs.
How's that? Is it coming up?
Look at the loom on that.
Holy shit! That's the loom. The whole thing's loomed up. Damn.
It'll hold that.
Holy
it'll hold
shit.
that for over 20 minutes.
Like that.
Yep. It's
Whoa, what was
insane.
That man, that's like a fucking torch.
Mate, I'm frightened if I wear it for too long, I'll get radiation sickness because I don't
fucking
know what
get something, get fucking sunburned with that fucking shit. Are you serious?
I'll hold that for 20 minutes.
Damn, boy. That's insane.
It almost looks like Timex Indiglow almost.
Yes.
It does, doesn't it? Yeah. It does.
That's insane, man. That's insane. That's one hell of a loom.
The picture doesn't do the watch justice in real life. The watch is gorgeous. What they did on that dial and handset is just brilliant.
So what brand was that again? Which one? What brand was
it? That's a Seiko.
It's a Seiko.
7S26.
Okay. And what size is it?
It's 42.
42?
Yeah, it's a 42. So it's a bit smaller.
Yeah.
Being a dive watch, because it's a little bit chunky, you can sort of get away with it. Or I can anyway.
Oh, well, fair enough. Fair enough. Well, the thing is that, look, with the size of your wrist, you make everything look small anyway, so it doesn't really matter what you wear.
Yeah.
You know, that's what she said, you know what I mean?
You'll see when I'm on my own how small it looks.
Oh, my God. At least you don't need a magnifying glass, put it that way.
No.
If you know what I mean.
The Seikos, you're able to pick them up cheap. They do hold their value fairly well if you want to go down that line. You know, something I can pick up that. I picked that up for 104 Australian.
Yep.
But I've seen them sell for 350, 400. So that's not
crazy.
bad. Yeah, it's not a bad return on your money if you want to sell it.
Well, I wear my turtle. I've been wearing my turtle for the last week because I'm waiting for a strap for my Pepsi turtle. But I'm waiting for a strap for my Amiga that I've got, Seamaster, that I haven't shown yet, but I got it. But I'm just waiting for the strap so I can put the strap on so you can see what it's going to look like when I'll be wearing it daily. But yeah, that's the watch that I'm going to be wearing on a daily basis to work. That and the turtle. So no, the Seikos do hold their value. They're a beautiful watch. They do some great watches, and even the Grand Seikos are awesome. It's sad that they're so overlooked. Do you know what I mean? But
when you talk to the guys that are into rollies and stuff like that, they don't think much of them. But in all honesty, for the money you pay for them and what you get, it's outstanding value on a whole.
It is. It is. My turtle.
Problems, but like Rolly, everything's in house. It's just they need to sack the QA guy and get another one.
Oh yeah, well they haven't done that for years, so I don't know when they're going to start now. If they're going to start now,
it's related. So. That's why.
Probably they're all related in there, aren't they? It's one big happy family.
So, yeah. I think he's a second cousin or something. But they're not going to get
second cousin, third cousin, fourth cousin. It's like us Greeks. Us Greeks, man, we're all inbreds. We just we got family everywhere. We just live on top of each other.
All originate from Tasmania, in other words.
Oh, pretty much, man. Us Greeks are pretty bad.
All got 6 fingers to play the banjo very slowly.
Let's say good day to Kevin, and he agrees that it's an awesome Seiko mod, and it's not the only Seiko mod that Danny's got. He might show you the other one. Watches 63. Yeah. G'day from Belfast.
Yes, Mark, my man. How you going?
Also from the UK. He's got his Pelagos, and telling us
he's got the Pelagos.
Pelagos
is a beautiful watch, man.
They are nice.
Love it.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh dear, Kevin.
Is my next spot.
Is that Kevin? I think that might be Kevin, the one that loves Grand Seikos. I could be wrong, but I think it might be. He's a big Grand Seiko buff, and he knows everything, the ins and outs of all the Grand Seikos. But look, the Seiko and Grand Seiko are for me. I hold them, very high in my books, and I reckon they're undervalued and overlooked, unfortunately. Yes, it is, Kevin. Yes, my man. Oh, see, I've spotted you out, bro. See, I remember that just shows you that I actually give a shit. And that's a lot of people think I don't give a shit, but I actually do give a shit, right?
The watch for a second.
Yeah. Kevin is he's the man to talk to, man. He really knows his shit when it comes to Grand Seikos. But no, they do make, in general, Seiko and Grand Seiko make great watches regardless.
With a plethora of models, that's brilliant.
That's the thing. I think the one thing that I could just as a negative towards them, they make. I think there's too many. Like they overwhelm the album of watches. The catalog. their catalog. I think there's a lot to choose from, and sometimes it could be overwhelming for a lot of people, and sometimes it's overexposure as well. I think
Mate, I
and
think
some people just
it could be like when you haven't bought a used car for a long time and you walk into a big yard without any real thought in mind of what model you want. There's so many to choose from, and you look at one and you go, "Oh, I love that." And then you look at the other and go, "Oh, I love that," and you get a bit lost. But they do have something for everyone.
they do. Everybody.
You know,
I don't think you couldn't say you couldn't knock it.
No.
There's no way.
Like I have mostly divers. Like I said, I told you how many I've got. No two are the same.
Yeah.
So, and I've nowhere near the extent of the catalogue in just the divers that they've got.
I'll give you an example. I bought a limited edition. I bought 2 of them actually. I happened to buy 2 from my local dealer here. And I bought 2 of the Seiko Turtle Black, all black edition with I think it had like orange indices. Mate, that thing was beautiful. I sold both of them. I bought them for, I think it was 800 Australian, and I sold it for 1,200 each.
Yeah.
So that you can make decent, like you can make a profit on them without a doubt.
Look, if you're into flipping and you haven't got the money to be flipping rollies or APs or things like that, Seiko is one of the next best you could go for, simply because there's so many varieties. You can pick them up cheap, and they're affordable to the next person that you're going to pass it on to.
That's right. Yes.
Like everyone can afford at least one good Seiko.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I had another Seiko that I was going to give to my son, another turtle. I just love the turtle, the case. I find them very comfortable. And I ended up just having it sitting there for about 3 years. And then a mate of mine comes along and he goes, "Oh, I'm looking at buying a Seiko, blah, blah," because he knows I know my watches. I said, "Well, I've got one sitting there. I'll sell it to you." I think I sold it to him. I bought it for 700 Australian, and I sold it to him for 500, just to get rid of it, just to sell it to a friend and just help a friend out. It was just sitting there. Never used, never worn. But, if I really wanted to, I probably would have got my money back. But I just said, no, I sold it to him and just did him a favor. Yeah. And he loves it. He still wears it every single day. And he reckons it's one of the best purchases he made, which is a good thing to see, So,
we got another guest.
My first decent watch. Oh, yeah.
I've never actually owned a Seiko myself, but I did get one of their field watches from my dad, and he's loving it.
Oh, there you go. See, they're a great brand. They're a great brand. And I just want to introduce our
watch.
Yeah, 1 second.
Sorry,
hold that thought. Your next decent watch. We'll find out in a second. Hold on, guys. After these brief messages. How you going? Almost on time. How's things?
Good, guys. How are we all?
Raymond.
How are you, mate? Doing well.
How's it going, brother?
A bit cold, actually, but other than that, it's great.
Oh,
that's all right. Look, believe it or not, it's actually cold up here as well for Darwin, and my nipples are going hard and my balls are shrinking. So, I just thought I'd put it out there. It's pretty bad, but for Darwin, us Darwinians, it's a bad, Oh, we got shot in the dark. How you going, my man? How's things? All right? What's been happening, brother? Hope you're doing well.
Hey, shot.
He's a man of few words, but when he does speak, fucking watch out. I'll tell you right now.
He and I talk on Discord occasionally, and we can go for hours.
Yeah, no, shots. He's got a big heart. Shot. He's a great man. He really is. And we've lost Peter. Okay, after that. What's been happening almost on time? What's been going on, my man?
Mate, not a lot. Getting ready to move house again, but other than that, just working, looking after the kids. My twins went off to their first cadet camp this weekend, so we seen them off this afternoon. And,
okay.
They'll be back Sunday. So, yeah, it's
nice.
Been a big day. So,
peace and quiet for the weekend.
I've got to hand it to you.
Really.
You've always got something going on. Every time we speak to you, something's happening. You're a very busy man.
It's non-stop in this house, mate.
While we're speaking to you, my man, what have you got on the wrist?
I have my Tissot that I got off.
Timely.
If you can get it off, that is.
Yeah. So this is the one I got off timely. So
Oh yeah,
It is.
nice. At least you can get it to focus. Not like fucking Timex. Timex sucks at fucking getting it to
He
focus.
does.
It's a beautiful watch, by the way.
My eyes are fucked, mate. I can't see.
Mate, you're doing this. You're doing with these things, yeah. Like the watch is there. You're going over there. You're going there. You're trying to cover your face over here, where your face is here. You got it's all fucked. I don't get you. You're pretty. Are you drunk or what? Have you been drinking? What's going on? Fuck me dead.
My hands don't match. It's very hard when your hands don't match.
Listen, you should also wank with your left, man. It makes you fucking multitask. You know, it's pretty good. Just remember that.
I do.
He's left-handed.
That's why my left wrist is 10.5.
Pete, just I hope you don't mind our Aussie humor, my man. But
you're
yeah,
fine.
oh, we're all good. Oh, sweet. I just don't want to offend anyone. That's all. We're pretty full on here. But yeah. So what we're saying, yeah.
I was actually laughing at you discussing temperature earlier. I don't know what cold in Darwin is.
Well, cold in. Can I tell you something? Cold in Darwin.
48 degrees Celsius.
Anything under 25 degrees. All right.
It's
So I
cold
don't
in
know what
Darwin.
that is in Fahrenheit, but
Double 50
It's-
and 30. It's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
anything under
Yeah.
80 degrees, like anything under 80 degrees, even slightly, is freezing here. That's how. That's what we call cold. All right. That's how. But normally it's anything above that. It's always hot, like like hot as hell. It's like you're living in hell.
In Wisconsin, it is, at least where I'm at, it is 56 Fahrenheit right now. So almost half that temperature.
That's fucking
So-
cold.
Yeah.
Isn't it meant to be your summer?
56, they were 30.
It is, and
46.
it'll get up to, if I remember correctly, it's supposed to get up into the 70s. Yeah, it's supposed to reach near 80 today, but we have very wide temperature swings.
Oh, really?
In the early, late spring and early summer, the high versus lows on any given day can be more than 30, 40 degrees Fahrenheit apart. Because of course, the
Wow.
Fahrenheit degrees are much smaller than Celsius degrees. Then
Yeah.
when you get into the dead of summer, it easily tops 100 Fahrenheit.
Fuck.
And
Really?
the hottest I've seen was 105 Fahrenheit one summer a few years back. The coldest
Damn.
I've ever seen was in early January, January is the coldest.
Yeah.
The coldest
Holy
I've ever
shit.
seen, we had a wind chill of, if I remember correctly, it would be minus 51 Celsius.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking hell. Shit.
My
So we
testicles
have-
just shot up into my guts.
Hold that thought. We got another guest. We got our main man, Shot. How you going, mate?
I'm doing all right.
Listen. See, not every show you get a round of applause, my friend. This show you do. Everyone gets a round of applause.
My
You know?
boss shows, I just show up to stir up shit. But anyway,
Oh, I know you do, man. You're good at that too. You really know how to do that. I'll tell you right now. How's things, my
I learned
man?
from the best, my man.
What are you wearing? Let me guess. You're wearing the Explorer 2?
Actually, no. I'm wearing the Seiko SPB 143 this morning.
Nice. Very nice. I like it. You haven't invested in a camera yet, have you?
You know what?
Camera.
Oh no.
Yeah. No. I
I
don't
have,
think
it
so.
still doesn't work. Yeah.
Well, you're the reason why we're late. I was putting it off, and then we just said, "Fuck it, this guy
Yeah.
can't fucking get his shit all sorted, so we're just gonna go ahead without it."
Thanks.
But yeah, as we were saying, you were saying, sorry, we interrupted Timex. What were you saying?
I think
question.
we're talking about temperature or something, weren't we? I don't know, about the heat.
No, we're talking about, yes, in another Seiko, I think, but that's okay.
Oh,
That's all.
the different. I've got another Seiko that's got the modded dial it's got Van Gogh Starry Night on it.
Okay.
which is really cool. But they said that I've got a couple here that were only ever released in Japan.
Okay.
I've got one called a map meter. It's a fully mechanical watch, but by using the different bits on it, you can actually tell the distance that you've travelled and the direction you've travelled. And
get fucked. How does it do that?
Mate, I really don't know how it does it, but it does.
How the fuck did they get that? How did they do that shit?
I've got another one. It's only released in Japan. It's a telemeter, and basically, it's a quartz, but you can time the distance. Say, there's a certain amount of time between when you see a flash of lightning and you hear the thunder.
Yeah.
By timing it, you can actually tell the distance from where you are to where it is on this particular Seiko. So by using no, mate, a couple of them are absolutely amazing.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I went on all the functions, but the map meter, which is the one that you can tell that your distance and direction and shit. It's got a tome that you have to read. It's about that thick to know everything that it does.
So in other words, if I owned it, I wouldn't know jack shit about it because I wouldn't read it.
Pretty much.
Well, mate, I think you can laser your butthole, so you'd want one.
Well, listen, lasering my butthole, I don't have to do shit. I just go there and they do it.
Yeah, but this one you can self do.
Self do. I don't think I'll trust myself to self laser my asshole. I'll tell you right now. Fuck that.
It's a reason. The functions these two particular watches have are just off the fucking chart. And especially with the map meter, it's a fully mechanical watch.
Well, interesting.
So it does it all, but I mean, you obviously got to have it all wound up and all running nice. But that's
a good topic. That's a great topic to actually ask the panelist. What is the most weird or unique watch that you guys have got in your collection? That's a great question. I know. Well, unique, like something that, like what you were mentioning, like me, fucking weird as fuck. But something like that. So what would be different, like something you've got in your collection where you could say that, this is very different. This is what it does, and it's nothing that I've seen before, or I find it very interesting, and that's why I purchased it. So you want to go around the panel? Let's see. I know. I'll go first. The most interesting watch I've got is a calculator watch. Believe it or not, what is it? The old '80s calculator watch. Sorry.
Yeah.
Casio.
The Casio. Yeah, that's the most interesting. And my GMT, which is tells different times. That's as unique as it gets with me. That's me. Any of you guys got anything interesting you can add? Like something that's different in the collection?
Besides the two Seikos, the other probably the most unusual one I've got I think Kelvin's got one as well. He actually has because he got this one from me. Uno. It's a single hand watch.
Single hand.
Only has one hand.
How the fuck are you supposed to tell the time of that?
Once you know how, it's actually quite easy. You can never get it to the exact minute, but you can get within 5 minutes of the actual time. But it's a knack.
Fuck, but, man. You know what? I'm glad I don't have anything like that, because if I had anything like that, fuck, I'll be fucked. That's all I got to say.
He'd be late for dinner.
I'd be late for something. I'd be late for everything. I'd be either early or late.
I'll see if I'll just grab it.
He's going to grab something.
While he's grabbing it, I've got the single-handed watch. I've got a wooden watch.
I saw those. I saw them for sale on Facebook many years ago. They're all made out of complete wood, and it's very interesting.
Those Holtzkern things?
Sorry?
Is it a Holtzkern?
Okay.
That's probably the biggest name in wood watches.
Yeah, it's not. It's just a cheapie. Okay, Dan, fire away.
Damn, that is the weirdest watch I've ever seen. Is the time right at the moment, Timex?
No. The time's not right yet.
Oh, so that watch there, is it quartz?
Yes. That's why it's not right. I've got to replace the battery in it. I haven't used it for quite some time.
Oh, I can understand why. Fuck me, Dad. You can't tell the fucking time on the fucking thing.
No, once you know how, you really can. It's quite easy once you know the secret to it. But yeah, it takes a bit of getting used to.
Well, the thing is, how the fuck are you supposed to know the secret of it if you don't know how to tell the time to begin with? That's what I don't understand.
That's what the internet's for, mate. To tell you how to read it.
Well, what about if there was no internet? What do you do then?
Well, then I'd be fucked.
Then we wouldn't have the
Fuck. Too late. I'm already fucked. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. I've seen some interesting watches that you guys have got. You've got ones that are like this big, like stand up from your wrist about that high.
Yeah,
you got some interesting watches in that aspect. I got to hand it to you. I still can't believe you bought them, but you do own them, which is very impressive. Hats off to you guys.
I've got another Swiss movement watch. These made entirely out of recycled cans.
Yeah.
What?
It's made out of recycled aluminium cans, and the bracelet is made out of aluminium, and the body of the watch is aluminium, and it's got a Swiss movement.
That must be very light.
It is extremely light. It is ridiculously light. I've got a number of ceramic watches, and that doesn't mean that they're strange or unique, but I've got about 3 or 4 that have ceramic in the either the body, the bracelet, or the bezel. I've got the Swatch Systems 58, I believe. That's a bit unique because it's called so because there's 58 processes that this watch has gone through, never touched by human hands, machine made, and put together in such a way. So it's called a System 58.
That's interesting. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
So can I ask you guys, like, how do you find out about these watches, like as in to purchase something so quirky and different? Like, where do you look? How do you find them? Like, how do they pop up? Like, how does someone find something like this if they want to purchase it?
We spend a lot of time on eBay and places like that, just looking through the what's up for offer.
And YouTube by watching, I subscribe to 50 channels or more. And some of them I watch regularly because they might have weekly shows or weekly reviews. Some might only have 1 or 2, and you just pick up on some things. And if I find it interesting, I buy it, and if I don't, obviously, I don't.
Yeah.
My problem is that I started watching Just One More Watch.
Yep.
And by God, he can spend my money faster than I can.
Oh, really?
He spent more than kills.
Yeah, spent a few bucks. Yeah.
I've never watched Just One More Watch. Okay, I've got to actually go check him out.
You're kidding? Hello and welcome to Just One More Watch.
One More Watch.
That hurt.
Is it exactly? Is that how he does it, or is it he's completely fucking botched it?
No, it's exactly how he does.
It's not too far
in
off.
Australia. What do you want?
He's a Scot. He's a Scot.
A Scotsman living in Sydney, Australia.
Oh yes, I know. Just One More Watch. Yes, I've seen some of his reviews. Yes, I do know him. Now that you said that, yes.
In the budget, AliExpress, that sort of category of watches.
Yeah.
All the homage stuff, very entertaining. His channel's very entertaining.
No, he's very upbeat. I like the way he speaks. It's very upbeat. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It is definitely worth watching. You are right. But so you've been watching him a lot, have you, Shot?
Yeah. Jody is something else. And I'll say this about the watch community is YouTube caught hell for shutting his channel down. Caught living hell.
Oh yeah.
I remember that. I remember
Shit,
that. Yes. Yeah, I remember that.
And they
I
deserve
remember that.
every flipping bit of it. Every fucking bit of ire that they got. It was well deserved.
They really,
He,
you know what? A lot of people backed him. It was such a good thing to see, to actually see, like, if you really are, whoa, that's, holy cow.
what is
Yeah,
that?
Peter's gone. Peter's at work.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
No, it's all good, my man. It's all good. Just unmute yourself if you want to say something, bro. So
Just explain that there's 3 lathes behind me, and one of them decided to squeal.
that's all right. Sounds like my wife. It's all good. Oh shit!
My
I hope
only
she didn't
thing
hear that.
is don't get hurt.
But yeah. So what were we saying? Now I've lost the train of thought. Fuck.
Mate, about Jody, he's such a gentleman. It's a wonder they didn't riot down at YouTube, because that was just wrong.
But no, a lot of that's what I was saying. A lot of people backed him. Like, they really actually got behind him. That's what I love about this community. Like, people actually, if they see that there's something not right happening for a YouTuber, or for whatever reason, they get up, and if he's in right, they'll get up and back him. And it's a good thing to see.
Well,
so know that you're not going to be.
The whole thing. I don't remember. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I remember Jody.
You're wrong. You're wrong. Don't bother. You're wrong.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
He got shut down because he was showing some of these AliExpress homage watches and showing, this is how you determine which has the name on it, say Rolex, Omega, whatever, but it isn't the real thing. And yes, it's close, but it's not the real thing. And that's what got him shut down, basically.
Yeah. They were trying to stop people showing. I think they was trying to crack down on people showing fake watches on the actual.
That's right.
On the streams.
This is a way to be cautious. Don't get caught up in the BS. And they hit him over the head for it.
Which is wrong, because he was trying to advise people.
He was doing the right thing. He was doing the right thing. He was telling you, don't buy fake watches. And
that's right.
They fucking came for it.
Nothing that makes it even worse is that he was not the only person to make a video like that. I bet almost every main watch channel with enough money to own a Rolex has made a video like that at some point. So the fact that he got shut down for that is just.
Well, but I think even Urban Gentry made several videos very similar.
Yeah, and he has. Yes, he has.
And they never said a word.
It's sad that maybe someone reported him or something, or something.
Someone complained. Yeah. And rather than check it out, they just went, oh, well, fucking someone's complained. Someone's had a whinge. We'll just shut him down and, see what happens.
That was just bad luck on his behalf, I think. That was just really bad luck.
I wish somebody would get their tingles somewhere else. That's all I have to say about that one.
Well,
yeah, I agree. Going back to the unique watches for a second. Oops.
Oh, Pete. Oh,
sorry about that. I should hold on. I'm going to move a little bit. But going back to the unique watches for a second, I was going to bring up. I was trying to think of what I had that was the most unique, and I think I've come up with a couple answers. First off, my Slava TV set watch, which I think some of you have seen.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we've seen it. Yeah.
That one has. First off, it's a day date, obviously, but the day function, all the days are in Cyrillic or in Russian alphabet. So that's one. Also on that watch, the date can be changed with a little push button on the side above the crown. Only watch I've ever personally seen that does that. Then I've got an old alarm watch and a cheap, $10 watch that my sister bought actually, but I have it in my collection now, that tells the time by a series of automotive gauges that I'll have to get a picture of it somehow and get it out to you guys. But it's a weird piece.
It would be awesome to actually see something like that. I reckon. I think it. That's what I love. I love to see something that's different, something that we don't always see. Because a lot of the channels, and there's nothing wrong with what they do, but they recycle a lot of the same watches, and they talk about the same watches. That's why I like to try and get into talking about something that we don't normally see or experience, you know. And there's nothing wrong with the other channels do. That's what they like to do, and it's fair enough. But it's always nice to see something different and fresh. So yeah, it's a great topic that we got going at the moment. But it's very hard to find and find these different watches to actually share amongst the community. So I'm glad that we actually are. We've got a few, and that's what I like about you boys that I've met. That you boys aren't the traditional that collect the Rolex, the Pateks, the APs. You are the guys that actually collect the quirky, maybe low tier, but they're all different. They're, it's something unique, and that's what I like to see. And you guys have, especially in the WhatsApp group, have actually shown a lot of different pieces that have actually blown me away, that I've never expected to actually even knew that they existed, which is pretty interesting too.
No,
We also got Pocket Watch Time. How you going, my man? I hope everything is well. So nice to thank you for joining us.
Absolutely.
But so that's what it's a great thing. In saying that, I think we're going to 45 minutes into the show, which is pretty amazing. I didn't think we'd get that far that quick. But I think we'll do the quick unboxing so you guys can actually see what I did purchase, which is nothing too crazy, but it is something that I decided to pick up. And the reason why I decided to pick it up, let's get this open. It is obviously, as you can see, I'm wearing a tag hat. So it is a tag hat. It is not a hat, a watch. So this is what it is. It's a tag. Nice box. It's not a bad box. So in saying that,
someone said that, I got a punch in the mouth.
So this is it here, boys and girls. I decided to get a reverse Panda. I've always I had a Navitimer, and I found the Navitimer very hard to read. With this one here, because it hasn't got so many subdials, it's actually a lot easier to read, and than the actual Navitimer was. So it's quite a I actually love this piece. It's something different, something that I've always wanted to have in my collection, and I've always wanted to have the Panda looking. As you can see, there it is right there.
Nice,
I don't know what you,
as Bill Denti would say, ooh, fabulous.
So this is my new acquisition, and when I saw it, it was after we got another special guest. 1 second, I'll take myself off the big fucked up screen. 1 second.
It's a beautiful watch, GMT.
We've also got Timely Behavior. How you going, my man?
Hello, brother.
How's things, mate?
Yeah, good, yeah.
Very good, very good, very good. Just did the quick unboxing.
Hey, Dad.
What are you drinking there? What have you got there, my man?
Mineral water.
Gin. No, it's water. It's water. Relax. It's water. I need to hydrate a little bit before I get into the heavy stuff.
We got Big George in the house.
Georgie.
Thank you, my man. Really appreciate it. Kevin, thank you very much. Really appreciate the kind words, brother. Thank you so much.
So back to this Hoya Carrera that you got. This is nice piece. Let's go.
All right. So, the reason why I purchased it, was I saw it. I was looking just through it with one of my friends. He was actually looking for something like this, and we're just trying to look at all the options that we could find because he wanted to get a Daytona, and as everyone knows, they're unattainable pretty much. It's you either got to spend a lot of money or you got to suck a lot of dick. I don't know which one it is, but one of the two you got to do.
Probably both, to be honest.
Yeah. That's true. So in saying that, sorry.
I just warmed
By the
up.
way,
You know, someone that's got one.
By the way, you are right. Yes, thank you for the. It is a reverse panda, not a panda, a reverse panda. Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate the kind words. Yeah. So in saying that, yeah, we're looking for something that was that would be able to pretty much replace that watch. And me, when you start doing something like that, you end up finding something you really like, right? So which is very dangerous to with the addiction that we have. It's very dangerous to actually keep looking and finding things. And I ended up finding so many different examples of something that could replace the Daytona that I actually bumped into this one. And the funny thing about this was made back in, not this one here, but this was made back in 2013 for Jack Hoyer's 80th birthday. He actually designed it and brought it out for his birthday. And in saying that, they brought out 3,000 of it was a silver face with black subdials and the black strap and the leather strap, and they brought 3,000 of those out with his signature on the back and their family crest as well.
My friend, in honor of your new watch.
Hey, thank you, my man. That is awesome. That's a beautiful jacket. You showed me that before. I'm so jealous. Such a nice jacket. Good. That's a nice pickup. And so, yeah, they brought out 3,000 of these watches and they decided to release them. And obviously, and he's got 3 of them apparently. He's got one for himself and one for each of his kids. And then after that, years after that until 2016.
One of his kids.
No, I wasn't one of his kids. I wish I was. I have a good inheritance right now.
3, one for him and the kids.
Yeah. So what happened was then they released every year. I think they've released 6 different iterations, and every other color that they brought out was only 500 of that color. So in saying that, there's only 500 of this color, and there's another, I think, a blue dial with gray subdials, and there was another gray one. There's a champagne one. There's a few different ones, but this one that I saw actually really drew me to it. And I also found the one that he actually made, the 3,000 of them. And I was tossing up, should I get that one or should I get this one? But I really fell in love with this one. So this is the one I went for. Yeah, this is what I got today.
He's the best of the bunch. You got the good one.
Well, I think so. Internally, this thing, it's an old watch, so it's all rubber inside and the rubber is wearing out. But I have ordered, what I did was, I ordered exactly the same band, but it's an aftermarket one, which I'm going to take this one off so I can preserve it because the rubber is wearing out and I do not want to make it any worse than what it is.
Just change the Hoyer clasp over to that one and that's it. Happy days.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So I've got one that looks identical to this. Inside it's leather instead of rubber, and it's red leather, which is identical to this. And I thought I'll just change it over because I really want to preserve this strap. I don't want to make it any worse than what it is. So yeah, I'm very pleased, and I really do love this piece. I'm very lucky. So thank you to all you guys for the kind words, and yeah, this is it. That's what I got. So hope you guys liked it. Thank you, boys.
Awesome piece, man.
Jealous.
Thank you.
Yep, I like the reverse panda myself.
Yeah. It's just something about it. I really do. Yeah,
Well,
I thought it was.
the thing is, it's a Hoyer too. Before Tag got involved and fucked up the brand.
That's right. They did fuck up the brand. They did.
They fucked it up. So you've got the best of it.
Yeah. And the thing is, Hoyer himself designed this watch. He actually designed it. It's a caliber 17, which is inside, which is an error movement, which is cheap to service, which is great.
Easy to service too, which is good.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, you're born that way, bro. It can't be helped. You know that, right? So yeah, this is what I looked at that as well, because when you got such a, well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and my tutor that I'm selling to one of my friends that's gonna go, so don't include that. So I've got about six watches now, and to service these fucking things. Yeah, to service these fucking things, it's not cheap. So it's good to be able to try and find.
Isn't he?
Yeah, due for a cabinet.
don't start with glass cabinets because you can see what's
You
behind me, right?
got to understand that he already has plenty in the background, so he can just stick
Yeah,
the
look.
watches in there.
Yeah.
Look, I've got plenty.
got
Of, look.
I've got another one for you.
Tommy, I think you
Look at
need
this.
another
Are
one.
you serious? Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Listen,
Fucking, I got
Ray,
glass cabinets coming out my ass.
Listen, Ray, you mind your business. You haven't got any lines in this, okay? You just sit there in Queensland in your jumper.
And you've got a little soft toy.
Yeah,
Superman.
don't we all?
Oh, no, sorry. That show. Oh, that's Superman. Sorry. I thought you were talking about the other soft toy.
So what's next? Kevin's asking what's next for Mr. GMT. Well, the thing is, I don't think too far ahead. I just when the time comes, and if it's something that I really like, I go for it.
He scratches. Until then,
but the funny thing is, in saying that, I'm one of my friends that I was the guy that I actually was looking forward to actually buy. He hasn't bought a watch yet. Funny enough, and he wanted to purchase this watch off me, and
he was chasing a watch.
And I ended up buying a watch.
Doesn't have it.
No, he hasn't got one. He hasn't got one. He offered to actually buy this one off me for $500 more than I paid for it. And my wife said no. I said, why? She goes, because I can see you really like it, and I don't want you to sell something you just bought. I want you to enjoy it.
Remorse. You'll kick yourself. Don't do it.
Yeah, and it's I don't think
you want it. You keep it. That's it. Collection.
Yeah. Well, you know what? If my wife didn't tell me to keep it, I probably would have sold it to him because I know that we were looking for him. But I ended up keeping it. So here it is. It's part of my collection.
Don't do something stupid there.
It would have been a very stupid move. But there is something coming up that I'm hoping, and I'll keep my eye out on it. I do want to get a day date. I've said this in the past. It's my father-in-law's day date, and I'm hoping that I spoke to the guy yesterday, and I said to him, you know, when you're ready to get rid of it, you do not sell it to anyone else. He goes, I know. You've told me this several times.
Yeah. But you want to make sure, you want to lock it in, right? So,
always remind him. Always remind them I'm always interested.
I played amateur watchmaker again, and I sent pictures to the boys in the group. So I got look. Long story short, I'm not too big a fan on the PRX like 90% of the watch collecting world. So for me, going into Tissot's back catalogue and getting something similar to a PRX is probably more for me. So I ended up getting this PR516.
Oh, that's
nice.
This was in really shit condition. The case was all hammered. Indices were falling off and it needed a service. So that's all done now. But I've finished the case again. So
that looks awesome, man. That looks really good.
And then
that's nice.
The clasp as well. So I got it almost as close as I could get back to new.
Yeah. That's nice.
So it's look, there are a couple of scratches here and there on the watch.
What size is that?
Take too much meat off. What do you mean size? As in
the diameter? Yeah.
There are. I think it's a 36. It's 35 mil dial, but the case wears bigger.
38. 38, I think, aren't they?
37 case, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Lug width. If it was a normal lug, and not a integrated, it would probably be on like a 19, I guess, mil lug. If it had normal lugs, it's around that kind of a size. So 70 sports watch. Yeah. So automatic.
Nice.
784-2 Tissot automatic, which I believe was also used by Omega under their own serial number with, or their own reference number with a. They made it in their brass color, and this is in a stainless. But yeah, so this is a restored one now. So I've got this.
That is an awesome pickup. That's what I've got to say. I like that. It does remind me of the 70s big time. It has got this in his.
This is a 72, and I think it was bought in 73 or 75. And I've got
75 is when I was born, bro. Sell it to me, I'll buy it, and then I've got something for my birthday.
I've got the original box and papers for it as well. I'm not sure. I'll have a look now. Give me 1 sec. Take me off the thing, and I'll find it.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah.
But
watchmaking. I can't show it, but hopefully in the next month, I'll be able to get my latest watch purchase repaired, which
What's
was
that?
a 1970s, mid to late 70s Bulova.
Whoa.
There we
So
go. Mid to late 70s Bulova Accutron bolt die.
original box.
Oh, nice.
Original papers. So no, sorry, it was sold in 1973.
Just missed out. Fuck, I don't want it anymore. Fucking
Angus and
keep it.
Cood in Bankstown with it's got the reference serial number, all that.
Nice. Very nice.
Let's see.
And original Tissot.
I really do like the aesthetics of that watch, eh? I can't believe you got the box and papers for it. How the fucking crazy is that shit?
And papers.
Holy shit. What are the odds of that?
I'm just trying to see if there's anything in here it's all just writing. There's no pictures in here, but you know. Hey, I've got box and papers for this one.
Yeah.
And I've got for the GP, I've got the box, but no papers, unfortunately.
Let me look at the date again there, Timely.
Look at the date.
Yeah.
1973. 10th of the 5th, 1973. See, Australia, the dates.
That's when you were born?
You guys. So that's the day, that's the month, that's the year. Whereas you guys go month, day, year, yeah?
Yeah, that's right.
So it's the 10th of May, 1973.
Yeah.
Now you confused every motherfucker out there. You know that, right?
That's no problem. This is Australia, this is our date. Nothing on the Piachi, it's not my problem. Sorry.
The British
That's the way it is.
do the same thing, yeah. I don't know why the US does it the way we do it. I don't know.
Brian, how you going, brother? How you
only
doing?
the
Well?
Americans do it with
Thank
the
you for
month
joining
end
us.
day.
They do month, day, year.
Yeah, I think they're the only ones that do it though.
I don't
I hope you're
remember
having a
how
60
that
day morning.
started. I don't remember how that started, but yeah, we tend to say like, you know, the 10th of May instead of May 10th.
Show that again.
Yeah, that's not what we do.
Or sorry, we tend to say put month first, so we tend to say something like, you know, May 10th instead of 10th of May.
Yeah, we do the 10th May here.
You don't want to show it again? Okay.
Well, hey,
I think it actually started with I don't remember which one it was, but there was spec right around when America was founded. A couple of fairly famous documents did it that way.
Very nice.
We'll just blame it on the French.
Might as well, to be honest. They went through that whole they called it metric time thing, which is even more weird.
Yep.
Watch, it's Brian. Hope you're doing well, man. I just thought I'd say a quick hello, and I hope you're staying sexy. Very important to do that, my sexy brother. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate it.
Although I did have a pickup from the rancher.
What did you pick up?
A Gerard Pergo out of the 1950s.
Oh yeah, very good.
Oh, that's nice. Did he rape you? Did he rape you, or did you get a good price for it?
I think I did all right. It's been serviced. It works well.
Oh, awesome! Just like mine.
It got serviced and I didn't. So hey.
I'm always servicing my work myself, and it's always working well.
Yeah, you get your ass lips lasered. What GP was it? Which one?
It's like a 30.
Do you know the model number? No.
No, I do not. And there's
What's
no
on the dial?
indication.
Just Gerard Pergo. That's it.
Yeah, it's a military-esque little dial.
I got a
manual wind.
Okay, cool. Yeah, nice. No, just because I
brigade
got one as well. I
hands.
just wanted to compare. That's all. All good.
I got to admit, Rancher always has something unique and something different in his
He's
collection.
always. I'll be honest with you. Everything that I've seen that he's brought out for show and tell has always been something tasteful, mainly vintage, and really nice. Like
It's
something
true.
that you've always gone, hey man, that's a
GMT,
nice.
I'm going to send it to you on WhatsApp.
I've never seen anything.
Yeah, send it to me in WhatsApp. I'll share it.
That's what I'm about to put on now. I've been watching Mad Men, so I figured this probably.
Mad Men's a fucking awesome show, man.
Yeah, so
I love it. You know the sunglasses that the main guy wears?
Yeah.
They're Randolph Engineering.
Yeah.
sunglasses, and I've got a pair of them that I've been wearing for about over 10 years. They're fucking awesome.
They are great. I wish I had a pair of Randolphs. One of these days, I'm gonna get myself a pair.
You know, when I showed my Randolphs on the first streams that I've ever came on, not one person knew what Randolph Engineering sunglasses were, and they're American made.
Well,
Not one.
I wore my Persols on, and the one time I wore them, JJ went out and bought, I think, 3 pairs of them or some shit like that.
Yeah, it happens, man. Like if someone likes what you got, bro, they'll go out and get it.
I like the sunglasses Tom Cruise wore in Top Gun, so I went out and bought a Tomcat. So yeah.
There you go.
I'm still trying to find my broken ones in the back of the car because someone broke them and I don't know what they are.
Timex, he was trying to clean them, and then he broke your bodge job repairing of said glass.
Exactly. Thank you. After we got the body in the car,
you did a dodgy repair job on something you should have thrown away and bought again.
Thank you.
All good.
Well, you're probably right about respectably doing a dodgy repair, but when you look at the mitts on Timex, anything he puts his hands on, he probably breaks anyway.
There we go.
That's the watch right there. That's the one that Shot bought.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's nice.
Is it nice? Is it? How is it to wear? Is it nice to wear, my man? It looks very vintage.
Nice,
so
very nice.
Railroad track for the minutes and.
Yeah. What size is that, my man?
I think somewhere around a
36,
35 mil, something like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say 34 to 36 around there somewhere.
How does it fit your wrist? Nice.
Fits pretty well. I just wanted something kind of smallish for dress wear.
Lovely.
Very nice, man.
I think that's an original class there.
Yeah, it is.
Very nice, Robbie. I like that.
Very, very pretty.
I don't think that's too shabby for a 1950s.
Really nice. I'll get mine. Mine's a 60s.
He just got a new one. Timely Behavior. It is beautiful. You see this thing? I was jealous of it. He got a really nice dry Perigo, man.
It's clean.
How's that for $3? $300.
Wow.
Wow. That's very good. Yeah. That is an awesome pickup, man. He looked after you, didn't he?
Yeah. Well,
that's awesome.
He sent me a bunch of pictures and went.
He did a very good price for you, because for around the same price, it's what I got mine for as well. And I thought mine was a steal. So original box, I got mine with.
Oh, you did better than me then.
So Gerard Perigo box. Look, I'll be honest with you. It's just cardboard, but it looks pretty.
Yeah.
It looks pretty.
The old school boxes, they're all the same for every brand, but they just look good. You know, generally, if your father or your grandfather bought this watch, he would have put the watch on his wrist and said, "What do I want the box for? Fuck it, you keep it."
Yeah, keep it. Throw it in the bin. Right? Fuck it. What do I need it for?
The box. The watch when I got it, the guy sold it on a NATO strap. Why would you sell this watch on a NATO strap? So I got a nice custom black handmade leather strap to fit it. So
that is gorgeous, man. I just love that.
It is.
This is the Gyromatic, and the Gyromatic was, I don't know, from the 50s, I think, all the way through to the mid 80s. And the Gyromatic has to do with the automatic movement and the way it works, the actual module. So there's a whole bunch of different gears. So it powers in both directions, and it basically it's utilizing as much as it can from the power of the rotor to charge it, whereas a standard one, there's a bit more lag in it and so forth. So, and they made a very sexy dress watch out of it. It's so clean.
It is, man. It's a sexy dress watch. Honestly, that's a very nice dress watch.
The camera's not doing it justice in like when you see it in real life.
You know what my next question is going to be, right?
What
size is it?
36 mil dress watch.
Nice. Yeah, but that'll fit like a 38 because of the way the diamond is.
It'll be about that size, pretty much. Hang on.
Put it on.
You're gonna put it on. Take a wrist shot of that.
Put it on. Hang on.
Let's see what it looks like on your sexy wrist.
But I will say
your
this,
is-
right?
yeah.
The strap is a real plush strap as well. So in Australia, the guy that made it, his company's called Artisan Straps. Jason from Sydney. So
Yep.
yeah.
Makes nice stuff.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Very
it's-
nice, my man.
It's a sexy watch, and to get it with the box, I was blown away. And as well with the Tissot as well, to get the box and papers for its age.
Yeah, I still can't believe you got the box and papers for that. That's
Right.
impressive, man.
Really
Holy
nice.
shit.
He's got his own signature buckle on there.
Do you know what year model that is? The one that you're wearing right now, the Gerard Perregaux?
I don't know the exact year, but I narrowed it down to
Roughly.
either a 60 or a 61.
Oh wow, well
I
done.
can't. From the serial number, it says that the series of serial numbers between this and this is 60 to 61.
Oh well, that's pretty close. Close enough.
Somewhere in there, yeah? Now I've got to
Yeah,
change the time on this thing because I'm going to wear this now.
Fuck, you just said it. Don't worry about it. There. What time is it there? Who gives a shit? It's not time. That's what it is.
but
That's
I've
what you
got
gotta know.
my OCD. I need to fucking have the right time.
You gotta see.
And if it hacks, I've got to have it to the second too because I'm a...
If you go any lower, it looks like you'll be doing something else. You know that, right? When you're doing that.
What's new?
better now. I do. Yeah.
And may have another collegiate friend to the group. I was talking with a teacher at school today, and I said, you know, I'm into watches. Yeah. And she goes,
Yep.
yeah. She goes, my husband's into watches. And you've got to be very coy with that comment because there's into watches and there's into watches. And
So
I
she's
said,
broke
yeah,
then,
what she got? And he goes, oh, he's got the Rolex sub. And I went, okay. And he's got another
Where's
one.
your wrist shot coming?
You know, it'd be funny. Oh, he's got a Patek. He's got an IP. He's got. Fucking start naming all these fucking watches.
She's got a lady's Rolex that he got for her. And I went, hey, this is good. This is really good.
And school teachers whinge about their fucking pay.
Oh, listen, he's obviously not a school teacher.
Listen, isn't the T silent? Are you a school teacher? Shouldn't you know this shit?
Not when he's drinking Baileys.
I'm not drinking Baileys. I'm drinking port with a T. Port.
He's drinking all the alcohol in port.
Drinking everything.
So I've invited. I sent an email, invited him to catch the show, and when I talk to her next, I'll see if he'd like to make contact. And we'll have a catch up.
Not after seeing this, he won't.
Yeah.
She'll quit on Monday.
Hang on, I'll be right back. I need to get myself some more libations.
Yeah, she is the deputy of the school, so maybe.
She's going to retire, mate. You won't see her again.
Oh, she's into horses. She can never retire. They cost you money. Yeah, it's a bit like that. We'll see
Horses is worse
Mark...
than watches in money terms.
Oh yeah.
Horses are good for two things: feeding your dogs and doing pages of books together. That's all they're good for.
What was that shot?
I sent the GMT a wrist shot.
Have you sent one? Did you send it? Did you send it?
Yeah.
Oh, you sent it already?
Yeah.
Okay, 1 second.
After I sent the other two, I said, put it on the rest of you and send it to you.
Yeah, no worries. You did too. Sorry, my man. What a sexy wrist, man. You don't understand. You guys fucking missing out.
It's
What I'm
it's
looking
a
at.
wee thing. But
No, but you know what? It actually suits your wrist. 1 second, I'll just share it.
We all have sexy wrists. We just don't laser them like you.
Well, listen. See this wrist here? It's lasered. See my balls? They're lasered. See my asshole? It's lasered. It's all fucking lasered.
Oh, you're saying see my asshole?
No.
Probably something.
Are you trying to tell me something? Did you want to see my asshole?
Yeah,
that is a question.
Yeah, but you got to remember, GMT's probably got that lasered and bleached.
Yeah.
Listen, you don't need to bleach it once you laser it. Once you laser it, it's gone. There's nothing to bleach. It's finished.
All right, enough with the arsehole. I'm talking about the wrist now.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Very
that is
nice.
nice. That's sexy.
It suits the wrist very well.
It does. It does.
And
It
it's
really
nice
does.
that it's got that. It's like an off-white eggshell sort of color to the dial as well. It suits. It's
Yeah.
nice, man. Well done.
Yep.
Good pickup.
You know, I wanted something that would just slide under. You know, the bad thing about
The
motor
que-
watches is
The
they've got
question is,
horns on them.
I'm looking behind the watch. Are you wearing any pants?
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I can see them. He's got trousers on.
Good heavens, my man!
Here we go.
Now he's going to ask, are they his trousers or someone else?
It's 8:30 in the blessed morning.
Dude,
Not here. It's
I like
not.
someone else's trousers. It's not a reach around. It's a wristwatch check. Relax. Come on, man.
Oh, dear.
Look,
That one.
with these boys want to keep going. Do you want to stop? What do you want to do?
Buddy,
Whatever you like, mate.
I'm just
What's that?
starting out.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to keep going? Do you want to stop? What do you want to do? Do you want to end the show? Do you want to keep going? It's up
Let's
to you
go for
guys.
Guinness Book of Records for the longest show.
No, wait, 20
No,
minutes.
the longest show.
That's
There's other people that have done that. I don't want to try to do that. That's for
Oh,
days
yeah,
on end. You don't.
What's his name that that does the 24-hour streaming?
Oh, he used to. The one.
with
What's his
the-
name? Marcelo.
Oh no, that's all
no,
right.
your mate that has all the bar stuff behind him.
Yeah, Marcelo.
No,
The
whiskey
guy's a
guy.
whiskey collector.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. He hasn't done anything because he's been too busy moving. So he's been
That's
moving
right,
his houses.
you know what? If I was
Kevin.
him, what I would do to move
good night.
is I would move all of that alcohol little bit by little bit. I would drink it, making less to move, and move it with me.
Yeah.
So that's
Jesus,
that's
he's
smart.
very fucking drunk for days.
That's good thinking. Save
You wouldn't be
yourself a
moving
ton of
shit
space
because you'd be too
storage.
drunk.
See, almost on time. He knows he has to move, so he's trying to move his shit little bit by little bit. See,
Yep, absolutely.
Mm.
The less we have to take with us.
that's right.
So, Mr. GMT, if you got another 20 in us, we can finish by by tomorrow.
20. I think I got a 50 laying around here somewhere. Hang on.
No, no, you're married. You don't have a 50 anywhere.
They're on holidays. I got a 50.
Oh, you will have one. Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely would have one now.
Still, no worry. It's the 100 I don't get to see. I reckon that's gone out of circulation. That's how long it's been since I saw it.
Yeah, you don't see many of them nowadays.
50, yeah, 100, yeah. No.
Hi,
went out of
Mr. Knight,
circulation like the one in
wristwatchman. Mr. Knight.
Yes, not Rich Watchman.
Normally practice.
It's Friday
How are
morning
you,
here.
my man?
Hola.
Hope you're doing well, my
Kevin's
man.
talking-
What's Kevin
I don't
saying? DRM,
Talking
LWS, MVP. I don't know what acronyms. I'm not good at that shit.
RSVP, LMN tomorrow. I'm not sure. I don't speak text.
FSWTF.
It's in code, man. You got to understand it's in code. Do you understand?
I have trouble with fucking
Listen,
English and not anything else. Ah,
I don't understand. I'm not the smartest person in the room. I can't read that one.
I speak in fucking Braille. That's
it's all-
bullshit, that.
Put in
It's all
English,
Greek to me.
put in Italian. That's it.
You know what I've realized? A lot of people from the UK, like my main man over here, Night Rich Watchman, have joined us tonight, which is awesome, and I can't thank you guys enough for joining us. It's great to see you guys in the chat.
Our Pommy cousins.
Our Posmy cousins, yes, that's right.
Just a bit.
But
bit
the funny
scary
thing
with
is,
that
just a little bit of history you didn't know. I was actually born in the UK. So
Yeah, I
if you didn't
know. I do know.
Yes, so I'm actually
How did we get you
I'm a
over
bit of
here?
a bastard child.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
we knew
figured,
that.
figured
But how
that
did
out
you end
after
up
one of
here?
our last shows. You had a guy from the UK you knew that came on. and
Tea
you
and
were chatting
biscuits.
well.
Ah, no, yeah, the 10
No,
tickets.
not
10
from
tickets.
that one. There was
Tea
a
and tickets.
there was-
Tea and tickets. Tea and tickets.
There's a
Oh, that's
different
orange.
one.
This is bomb.
My sexy brother, JB. How you going, brother? Hope everything is well, my man.
Has he got a stutter?
Yeah, it does.
Who's that?
How is tea and tickers anyway?
JB's got a stutter?
No. He's fucking 160. You got to see, he's a man with class, man, and style. That's all I can say about him.
He didn't catch that at all, Timex. You just might have to say it again.
Nah.
There you go, man. There you go, boys. You got a compliment from wristwatchman.
Well, I did have a shower, right? So just
Well, this is not a smelling show.
Wristwatchman, good on you.
Thank you, brother.
Jump on.
You're a fucking legend.
Yeah, I've never looked better.
Yeah.
At the moment, I think your facelift today, respectively late, it's an
I
improvement.
thought they all voted you off. To be honest, I got in late.
Listen, tonight I've come from a function. I'm wearing the microfiber dark blue shirt with the silver buttons. I've got I had the silver vest on. I thought I'm ready for the Mr. GMT show.
Maybe
and then
you're off camera.
camera didn't work.
You do realise he's probably sitting there in his flaming boxer shorts and nothing else.
No, I seen him a little while ago. I seen him a little earlier, and let me tell you, he's ready for the gay pride parade.
Oh, damn.
To respectably camera, may you continue to function in the way that you have tonight. Hello.
Thanks, Tom.
He'll be marching down Oxford Street later on.
Well, at the moment, I can join him because I'm only wearing a G-string.
Oh, mate, you got a great shirt.
I'm glad you got that shirt on, mate.
Check out that shirt.
Respectfully, I have a hard time imagining respectably late without flames up.
What about the flames?
Well, that too.
Whereas I just have a hard time imagining respectably late.
Come on, I've got my
late.
50. Yeah.
Respectably late without flames is as hard for me to imagine as Bill without Hawaiian shirts.
I've got half a. If you really want, I've got a half a tin of two strokes still sitting in the garage. I'm happy to go around there and you can be in some flames again if you like. But
thank God he's good to me. He's a bastard, but he's good to me, isn't he? I've only got 53 flame
Give
shirts.
the people what they want.
He's only got, guys, did you hear that? He's only got 53 flame shirts. Only.
No.
Nothing else?
He's lying. He's got 52 because he gave John one.
And since I said that
I have two of the ones that he used to have, so I don't know if that's including his 52.
Look,
that would have been 55 with all those other ones he had.
I get the jerry can. We got 2 more viewers back, so give the people what they want.
Thanks. And what about my
can the people tell us what they want? What do you want? What do the people want? What do they want to talk about?
They want to see respect be flambéed.
That'll be interesting. That would be very interesting.
Give us 10 minutes with your beer around there.
It'd be a hot night.
Yeah. Very hot.
Well, that's in saying that we've gone almost nearly an hour and a half. I think that's a nice around an hour and 23 minutes. So I think that's a very nice number to call it a night. I'd like to.
Someone wants to see your G-string.
Who wants to see my G-string?
IG, the Watch It's Brian.
Watch It's Brian. Would you like to see my G-string? Okay. You have to come. Listen, here, wait.
I think he's trying to call you bluff.
No, yeah.
But unfortunately, I don't think you're bluffing, and the rest of us are going to have to see it because of it.
Well, the thing is now, see, I'm going to put the link there. So whoever wants to come and see my G-string on the after show is more than welcome to join us.
You put the link all right, didn't you?
Now,
okay,
if
so
lucky,
the invite is there.
A hairy one, a hairy G-string, and it looked like a pair of shorts instead.
Listen, you don't understand. The thing is, there's no hair there because I laser my balls and asshole. That's all I have to say about that.
He's going to look like one of those poodles that have been all fucking hairless and shit. You know, they come back all weird looking.
It'll look like Benjamin Button going backwards.
It'll look like a fucking little hairless rat.
If you want to see my one-eyed monster, no problem.
Yeah. So
little Benjamin Button.
No, not God. God has nothing to do with this. Trust me, this is satanic.
I know that this is probably would only have been funny to me, but when the one guy was calling out about seeing the G-string, my first thought would be to pull out like a guitar or something and fuck the G-string and be like, there you go.
No, it's the
that's my sense of humor in a nutshell.
Peter, that
yeah.
I totally
You put your
understand. That's
finger on
quite
the
amusing,
string
but
and you go,
GMT's just not that way wired. He's just he's on another level.
I'm pretty fucked up, man.
Now,
No.
come on, almost
Oh,
on
come on,
time.
tell the
Don't-
truth.
Yeah, don't get too confident there because I know you've worn silver G strings.
I have. Look, I've got a story for you that
I've seen
I'm
pictures of you
I'm
in a
going to
pink
regret this, but
satin suit. For shit's sake.
many years ago, my background in lots of things. I grew up as a dancer and gymnast.
Doesn't explain the
And-
G-string.
Well, it
Yeah,
does
we'll admit it.
because back in those days, males that danced had to wear G-strings because that way you didn't see
Listen,
lines and all that sort of stuff. Blah blah blah.
I couldn't
Oh,
even
yeah,
wear
let's
a
go with
different
that.
colour soccer boot without
I
getting knocked by people.
Could you see your
fucking
could you
G-string.
wait
got a job.
wait a second, Tom? Could you see your camel toe?
Not mine. I got a
Elephant
job
trunk.
working
Oh.
overseas in a cabaret type show. And
Cabaret, yeah, okay. Yeah,
Now,
cabaret.
I'd never worn a G-string before, and I had to have a G-string. So back then, the only places you could get a G-string was from a sex shop for men,
Okay.
anyway. I don't know where. Like obviously, women could get them everywhere, but men
For
couldn't.
the
get them.
American populace that always fuck up the porn when we say we're buying watches, this is the porn you always think of then, okay?
Yeah.
Yes. So I went there, had to go shopping to get a G-string to go overseas with, and my grandmother came with me.
P-O-R-N.
My mother and
Okay,
my
move
grandmother
out.
came with me.
Fantastic.
Now
They went with you to pick up a G-string?
my grandmother was the most craziest woman ever. Now I was walking through this shop like this because one, I was embarrassed to be there anyway, and my mother and my grandmother were there, and I'm walking through trying to find stuff, and my grandmother was on the opposite side of the shop, and she's holding up this G-string, waving it around and saying, "Is this what you're looking for, sweetheart?" I'm thinking, "Oh, Christ."
Hey, it could be worse. She could be a wild grandmother, and she when you get to the register, she could be trying to bargain with them to get it at a cheaper price. If I give you cash, you give me this account, please.
Yeah, there's not much
For the
material in
smaller
this.
size. Yeah, smaller size, cheaper.
Hey, hey, JB, I've corrupted all these guys, man. They're all fucked up now.
Oh, trust me, we were never too fucking crash out to begin with. So then when we come along, we just...
It didn't take much. Trust me, JB. It didn't take much, brother.
Now, I was going to ask earlier, because I was late to the show, I was going to ask
You went
what the
shopping
show was
for a
about.
G-string with your grandmother,
but
and you have the balls. You
Obviously,
want to
it
ask
had
us something?
no reference to anything anymore, so it doesn't
Lots
matter.
Well, the thing
watch
is,
it.
this show was a free baller.
Oh, okay. So technically, free baller G-string, yeah, it all fits in.
Yes,
That's all good.
it all fits
Yeah, it
in
does.
nicely.
No
You can
worries.
talk about whatever you want to talk about. G-strings,
It's
lasering, waxing, anything you want to talk about. I won't get into
I've
anything
never
else.
lasered,
That'd be
mate.
some sort of sensation for you, wouldn't it?
You
Like,
know what? If anyone doesn't know what it's like to get your ass lasered or
Which would
balls
be
lasered, it's like
99.9%.
getting elastic bands and flicking them at your nuts and your asshole. That's exactly what it feels like. Just to put it out there.
Yeah.
Now,
Okay.
what I want to know is how you know about the
I'll
elastic
jump.
band in the first place.
Hang on, I'll ask. Who the fuck wants to have that done to them in the first place?
The people that don't want hair on their balls and asshole.
But like, shoot it, nuke it, burn it, do something. What the
That-
fuck you want to
that-
get elastic
that
bands?
must be a
flicked at your
really
knob?
big list of people.
Now,
You
why do
never,
you
you never
choose?
heard of a razor or some shit? I don't know. or
Listen,
wax or
when
something.
I've tried to shave, right? I've tried to shave. I've almost cut my fucking nuts off and nearly my ball, my cock as well at the
That's
same
just 'cause you're
time.
incompetent, right? That's not-
Listen, I suck at shaving, so I gave that up. Then I tried to wax. Now, when you wax, I almost burned my testicles off with the fucking wax. It was that hot,
Were you
all
doing
right,
it yourself?
which is pretty fucked. Then I decided, fuck that. I'm not going to do that either. Then I decided I'm going to laser. Laser was the best option because I didn't have to do anything.
He goes to
No,
pull
you
the
just
strip off,
go
right?
to a shop and let Marvin Marsh and shoot you in the fucking nuts with a
Right,
laser
no, no,
gun.
no.
Yes, pretty much with a gun. She's got an actual gun and she's shooting me with a fucker.
he's waxed his nutsack, right? He's put the thing on it, the pad, whatever it is. Yeah.
I've almost switched my nuts out.
He's doing it, and each time he tries it, nothing's tearing. It's just like it's not coming off.
It's stretching it out. It's just my nuts now hang down to my knees from the amount of time trying to get that wax off.
I remove my testicles altogether with one foul swoop, or I have to wait for something to happen here. This is probably what happens. This is why
I'm telling you. My nuts now hang down to my fucking knees from trying to get that wax off, man. I'm telling you.
You got a nutsack like a 70-year-old.
Yeah. I'm like an old grandmother's tits, mate. That's what my balls are like.
Well, you got to get some sort of reference here. How tall are you, GMT?
I'm about 5'6".
Yes, it doesn't make that much of a difference then, really.
So when you go to the bathroom, when you go to the
he used to be 6'4".
So when you go to take a piss, right, and you stand in front of the bowl, your nuts hit the water, yeah?
No, they hit the edge of the bowl, So what happens is I'm standing there, and the thing is they dip in, and they sit nicely on the fucking edge of the toilet. So it's like a little seat.
I'm sure there's more slack in there, like.
No, it sits right there. So what I do is when I'm standing, I put the toilet seat down, so my balls sit nicely on the toilet seat, and I check a piss. And then I wrap them all up, put them back in my fucking jocks, and away I go.
Halfway up, and
so everybody else that's out there actually watching this show tonight, we do apologise, especially if you're wanting to come on here.
Hang on, wait a minute.
Watches. I just wanted to.
Almost on time with the product disclosure statement.
I've worked in factories long enough that this talk doesn't bother me anymore, but I'm definitely not going to engage with it.
Comment, guys.
I was at work tonight, and one of the guys, he has masks, right? Because of COVID, everything, he still wears a mask at work. And every day he's got something different on the mask. So today, it was a face with the lips like they're going to kiss you, like this, yeah? And he said to me, because I was his boss, he goes, does this, I don't want to like offend anyone. Is this like an offensive, does this offend anyone? I said, offensive? I said, it fucking turns me on. What are you talking about? Let's go.
Oh my God. Luke is in the fucking chat. Luke is in the fucking chat. One of my closest friends.
JJ, come and join us.
JJ. How you going, brother? Hope you're doing well. I'm surprised you're awake, actually. We're talking about lasering balls, waxing balls, shaving balls. It's all about that tonight. So G-strings. It's balls out tonight. That's all I can say about that. So,
well, it does. It's time to have it done. So it does have some sort of time reference.
Yes.
A time reference.
That's your segue to that. That's how you.
Well, I'm just wondering if Timex is just saying that to get a time reference, or he's telling us that it's time that he has to get it done. I'm not quite sure.
I'm too old. Mine's just falls out all by itself.
We are talking
your
about
balls or the hair.
I got to walk knock knee now because my sack hangs down.
And speaking of balls, I do believe this show has been a bit of a balls up. So
we meant to end it fucking 10 minutes ago, and then we got into the fucking lasering balls, wearing G-strings while you're lasering your balls.
GMT's balls, they're hanging way low. We've already established that.
We've established that. Trying to get the wax off has made my fucking balls like my granny's tits. So it's all fucked. That's what we've established, all right? And that's why I laser them now, and I don't fucking wax them.
Yep, National Geographic balls.
You know what?
I've just noticed that once all this talk has started, Kelvin's gone really quiet.
Do you shove your balls down your left leg pants or your right when you?
Well, listen. What I do is I'll show you what I do. Do you want me to show you?
Yeah,
please don't.
Why not, please?
Do you want me to show you? Do you reckon we'll get taken off the stream?
We'll find out soon enough.
I'll tell you one thing, you're not going to get any advertising money or anything like that. But yeah.
Well, I wasn't planning on that. I'm not even planning on getting monetized there. Anyway, so what I do is because they're that low, they're down to my knees here. right? So they're down to here.
Yeah.
Honey.
Yeah.
So anyway, so what I do is I grab it like that and I roll. And I roll. Because I roll pretty easy. Roll. And then I tuck them right in into my asshole and they sit there. Perfect.
Lay girls. Lay girls.
What?
Yeah.
All right, guys. This is out of control. We gotta end this show, man. This is fucked up.
Not tomorrow yet. It's still today. It's not tomorrow.
You started it. You lazy ass, not us.
Well, man.
Whoa. Saddlebags, one on each side, so he can put his hands in his pockets and have a hit.
Hang on, boys. We got another guest, a very close friend of mine, the legend himself, the guy that he's pretty much like a brother to me. I love this guy so much. His name is the Gentleman Hangout, JJ. How you going, my man? How's things? Thank you for joining us.
All right, I'm up a little early today, doing some getting ready. I said, let me put on Mr. GMT's show.
Yes.
And I hear,
don't you regret that now?
Mistake.
I got these hairy balls and they're scraping against the floor. I'm like,
what a way to start your day. Talking about liquid urine, yeah? Beautiful.
Right up.
Yeah, you're going to have that on your mind all day.
I heard Mr. GMT goes around the shop with a little wheelbarrow in front of him.
Was that emphasis on the word little?
Yes,
little
wheelbarrow.
Yeah, I don't want to get but he told me that's why he folds his jeans,
This show's gone fucking nuts.
Your fucking show.
Nuts, literally.
What show?
I don't know. We lost. We didn't know what to talk about, so we started talking about balls, and the rest of it's history.
This is what happens when you put a group of 10 guys on a panel. No matter what the subject is, it doesn't matter. It could start off with wristwatches, cigars, wine. It'll always end in balls.
We're definitely balls deep anyway. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I was going to end the show. And then we fucking got, I don't know how the hell this topic came about, but it's gone fucking sideways big time. Fuck me, dude.
I'm blaming almost on time.
There's a reason I've been pretty silent.
I don't know why you don't. Why don't you tell us your opinion on lasering your balls, Peter?
What, me?
Yeah.
You're talking to a guy who hasn't worn shorts in probably 4 years. So
because you can't or you shouldn't.
Oh, modesty.
Mostly because I hate looking at my own legs. But so
listen,
I have.
You remember who you're talking to, Peter? You're talking to the guy that hijacked Oric Goldfinger's laser so that he could groom himself. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm also
really just likes having plastic bands flicked in his butthole,
Yeah. Oh, the description of how it happens is fantastic. That's
Listen.
my morning.
As I said before, I am desensitized enough to this kind of talk that I barely even hear it. But as a regular churchgoer, I choose not to engage with it.
Sitting at his dining table.
I apologize, Peter, if we've made you feel uncomfortable, my friend.
I barely even hear it when you guys are talking about this stuff. I just switch off.
Switch off. Okay, fair enough, my man. And in saying that, guys, I'm going to call this
for married life, Pete.
Yeah, that's it. I just thought I'll quickly drop the link if anyone wants to talk about some balls on the after show, or whatever else you want to talk about.
One more minute.
One more minute. What do you mean 1 more minute?
Because then it'll be.
He wants to go to midnight.
It's
No.
11:59 our time. It's almost midnight. Hang on for 20 more seconds or something so that respectably you can get off on a midnight show and then we're good.
Get off.
If you got
Yeah.
You'll get off on something.
Get off.
if you got a minute there, we could go through Kelvin's list of watches. No.
Well,
Yeah, we
then
got
it'll
another
be
24 hours.
or AM our time, and we'd still anyway. There you go. Good night. Yay!
There you go.
Yeah,
All right,
cheers.
guys. Thank you very much for joining us. I really want to thank everyone, my panelists. Thank you so much, guys. You're all rocks, timely, respectably, Timex, almost on time. Shot, Peter, and my main man, JJ, for joining us right at the end. Thank you so much for waking up and joining us, my man. Love you,
And I
brother.
hope everybody enjoyed the show on Male Anatomy.
And
It's Male Anatomy Week this week, and I hope you learned
Male
something. Share it with
anatomy
your
grooming.
friends.
And,
Grey's
yeah.
Anatomy and Male Anatomy.
I hope you guys enjoyed it, and everyone in the chat, the people that have joined us, thank you so much. And I'll see you next time. And always remember, stay sexy. It's very important. We'll talk then. Ciao.
Come and get it! 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 You won't regret it in 2022 at Tip Top Snack Bar!